Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? I hope that you are doing well. I am Lauren Wellington, and I wanted to just say hello and say that I'm back. Sometime in January, I started a 100-day video challenge for myself to provide 100 days of content for you, especially around your business or your small business, to help you. And I was doing pretty well with that, and then somewhere in February I slowed down and then completely fizzled out by the end of February. So I wanted to first of all explain to you what happened, why did I do that, and then I wanted to explain to you why I didn't pick it up until today, and then third I wanted to explain why I'm picking it up today. So today's video I'm going to cover those three topics: what happened to the first 100-day video challenge, why I did not continue it, and then why I'm picking it up now. So with all of that said, sit back, relax, and hopefully you'll get some good information in the process. First and foremost, I had a family, why I did not continue, why I initially stopped doing the videos. I had a family crisis that was going on. So for those who may not know, I teach on an adjunct basis at a local college, and then I have a family, and my family was experiencing a health crisis. It wasn't COVID related, it was actually skin cancer. So for those of you that have a lot of melanin in your skin, if you get a weird mole, go get it checked out. I think that conversation is always kind of geared towards those who have not a lot of melanin in their skin, but those of us who are of color, you can get skin cancer too. And so a family member of mine had skin cancer, and so that process of getting it diagnosed, making a diagnosis, and then a treatment plan, and then the surgery decisions around that took up a lot of my time in addition to my teaching job. And so rightfully so, I made the priority to address family. When that was over, literally like the next week, lockdown in my city and in my state. And I definitely was not going to do videos then. I definitely was not going to try to promote any aspect of services or information around starting a business that I have to offer, because we were in a crisis mode. We were, as a city, as a state, and as a country, responding to a very serious situation, which is a pandemic. Then, so that addresses answer question one, why I stopped doing the videos. It was just strictly just a matter of shifting priorities. Then we go to, well, why didn't I revive it once maybe things kind of settled down? And the reason why I didn't revive it was I wanted to see what would happen. There's one thing when a crisis hits your life and then it's like a one-off event. You're able to go through the event rather quickly, and then you're able to kind of rebound or recover from that event within a short amount of time. So like if you have a car accident, even if you're injured, like the event was the accident, but the recovery time may be anywhere from 2 days to 6 weeks to 8 weeks. And then after that, you're able to kind of pick up and resume where you left off. Well, that's not what we are in. In addition to experiencing COVID, specifically for my country, the other social dynamic issues, other economic dynamic issues, other political issues started to take center stage or start to occupy the stage. So now you had a health crisis, a financial crisis, a racial crisis, you know, a constituency, a citizenship crisis, and then you had a political crisis, or a political process and a political crisis going on at the same time. So all of these things were just occupying the main stage of our lives. And so trying to have videos about growing your email list, I just felt wasn't necessary. I also felt that I didn't need to contribute my voice into those broader conversations. There are plenty of people out there having conversations. There's plenty of people out there discussing. There are plenty of people learning a lot of lessons in the process. And so let's let those individual events in the bigger crisis occur, and then we'll come back around to what is the lessons and the way forward, right? So again, in a crisis event, you have the recovery time, and then you have the resuming time. And so I felt like let's let all these individual crises kind of occur, so then we can, as a nation and as a people, really assess what is to be resumed after recovery. Well, that's still going on. I still didn't feel the need to start the videos. In the meantime, I've been working with and for a small business as a subcontractor, doing some work, and that small business is growing. And today I had an experience that kind of said it's time for me to go back to my initial plans, time for me to go back and revive the actions that I was doing to be able to provide value and service to you out there. So that is why I'm here. So that answers 2 and 3. Why I did not come back to videos during right after COVID, and then once our lockdown was lifted, and once some businesses were able to reopen, or some businesses still remained open, and then why am I coming back to the videos now? I experienced something today that, there was a lot of lessons to be learned, personal lessons for myself, but there was also lessons in there that the business owner hopefully could learn, but more importantly, there are lessons that could be shared with you as a business owner that you could incorporate into your business going forward. So that is the reason why I'm reviving the videos now. So with that said, today is November 19th. It is a Thursday, and I will start the 100-day video challenge as of today. I will be taking the weekends off. Let me just be very clear about that. I'm taking the weekends off. I'm not going to commit 100 consecutive days, 100 work week days. So Monday through Friday, you'll get a video, and then the weekends are free. That's how this is going to go going forward. Also with that, I'm also going to run an experiment. I'm going to run a real life experiment. And so for YouTube specifically, this channel is not going to be just dedicated to business. This channel is going to be dedicated to the content that I have to offer to you. And it will have several categories. One of them is business, and one of them right now we're going to call it the Mojo category. And the Mojo is kind of like everything esoteric around you being you. So it could be new thought, it could be spirituality, it could be hair care, it could be skincare, it could be sleep, it could be gardening, it could be a lot of things. But the Mojo space is this kind of like, for right now, a catch-all category. I have a feeling that from that Mojo space, gardening is going to come out of that. But as of right now, there's 2 kind of main categories that this channel will be offering. It will be offering specifically business information, guidance, tools, tactics, policies, procedures, everything business. And then the other one is kind of like the catch-all, and I'm classifying it as like the Mojo. And I will do that here in this space. On Facebook, there are 2 separate pages, and then there'll be groups at some point associated to business, and then also associated to the Mojo space. So that's how that's going to work. Facebook will have 2 different pages, but YouTube will have 1 channel with everything kind of all put into one place. And I'm doing this primarily because I'm one person. I have a lot of information. I have a lot of things to share. I have a lot of things that I think will be really helpful to you. And trying to maintain more than 1 platform is just like not going to happen. I'm one person. Even if I outsourced or if I had a whole team, I just think it's a waste of effort to have all of these different things. I really feel that way. That doesn't mean that I don't think niches are important. It doesn't mean that you should be very clear about your messaging and your content when communicating out. I'm just saying that Lorne Wellington, the multi-passionate entrepreneur, will be taking my many passions and splitting them into Mojo category and business category. All right, so hopefully I will see you again in the next videos, and hopefully you'll continue to get really good information that's helpful to you and that you'll want to share it with others and incorporate it into your life as well. But until next time, I will Wish you all the best. Bye-bye.